how do angels or spirit guides work? Are they real? How do we experience them? How do we call on them?
You are extensions of source energy, and so, of course, all of that is real. In other words, as Esther is allowing us to visit with you as she translates, we're offering radio signals or blocks of thought that are like radio signals, and she's translating them. And there are people who, when they receive those blocks of thoughts or radio signals, can translate visually. Esther is translating verbally. And so the non-physical is interacting with you in many different ways. And depending upon the intensity of your desire to know and your ability to allow in any given moment is what makes for the variety of experiences that different people are having. We want to say to you in a soft way that it is in the eye of the beholder, in the sense that everyone has the ability to interact with non-physical, but you cannot interact apart from the beliefs you already hold. Right. So sometimes in the beginning, what you will receive in terms of what you see or even what you hear will match the belief system that you hold. And in time, as you get more in sync with who you are, and you are able to relax and release some of the folklore that you've picked up along your physical trail, then you can begin to have more of your own authentic experience. But we want to say to you, one who sees light in a room or fireflies in a room is not more accurate than one who sees a room filled with angels' wings or angels. In other words, you get to interpret this in whatever way that you want to. It is offered to you purely, but you are the interpreter of it, and so you make it what it is.
Abraham and angels, are they the same thing or are they different?
Everyone who has ever been in physical form, when you reemerge into non-physical, you're non-physical. Call them whatever you want. And in this non-physical, when you make your transition into non-physical, you leave behind all doubt and fear and worry, because you leave all resistant thought behind. The vortex version of you is what reemerges into non-physical. So all of this non-physical, we love telling you this, is eagerly interested in you all out here on this leading edge. Think about it. If thoughts are turning to things, if that's the progression of creation, then isn't it logical that this creative energy that you think of in all kinds of different terms, you often call it God, that creative energy is forward moving out here on the leading edge with all of you? Non-physical energy is focused here with you. So as you're exploring something, that non-physical energy is there, and the emotions that you feel in any moment, in every moment, are your indication of how in sync you are with Source's perspective on what you're living right here and now, and your own perspective on what you're living here and now. So yes, angels, non-physical energy, Source, God, inner being, it doesn't matter what you call that perspective. Esther is aware that her dearly departed husband, Jerry, who reemerged into non-physical, is so interested in what's going on in her life experience. She finds so many things, and she knows for sure that she's receiving that thought from that higher perspective, who is intimately interested in the specifics of what she is still doing that he was interested in when he was here in his body. He's still interested in the gardens. He's still interested in the river stream in Texas. He's still interested in this body of work. He's still interested in every question. People who can see energy can see him standing here on the stage. Anybody got a glimpse of Jerry here today? He is right here. And so no one ever leaves. No one ever goes anywhere. You have so much backup. But for the most part, you've pinched yourself off from that help, from that intuition, from that backup, from that non-physical awareness of where you are in relationship to everything you want, because you're so busy efforting and struggling and remembering and comparing and measuring and justifying and defending and so forth. So once you chill, you get more in the receptive mode, and then you'll have more awareness of all of that.